Yo, King Earner coming to y'all live and direct. I can't really talk to y'all too long. Just got finished watching the Frank Matthews joint, and it was an honorable joint. Everybody go to Our Prophet, subscribe to them, check out the documentary. I do want to say this to Our Prophet. I respect you holding it down and not saying that Carl Gambino and Paul Castellano were rats. I don't believe the story that the police officers told. I'm sorry. I don't believe the story that the federal government gave when they said they got Frank Matthews. If you look at it, at 50 minutes, just let it play from that point on, it says that Frank Matthews asked for a black agent. And when the black agent came in, he reportedly, quote unquote, told them something about the Kosher Rooster family, and I don't even want to repeat it because it's nonsense. But I do want to say this, youngins. This is a prime example of why and how the street should be a no-go for you, specifically you. You know why? At the end of the day, these individuals are what? Full of it. The reason why I say they're full of it, because a man could be successful, get far, but they'll find some way to knock them down. But more than anything, everybody not going to get away like Frank Matthews did. Everybody don't have millions and millions and millions of dollars like Frank Matthews did. Everybody don't have that support like Frank Matthews did. So if the government want to, speak on anything and try to harmonize an individual and say that Frank Matthews was a rat, I'm not going to buy it, but I'm going to tell the youngins the truth. That not everybody can be Frank Matthews. Not everybody can get away or get time shortened because of a lawyer. And most of the individuals, they're taking the easy way out and they're telling on their best friends. Look at that Ray for whatever it means. He ended up telling on his mother. So you're going to tell me about a code that has no breath to it, that doesn't have a heart anymore. Everybody say, oh, the mafia was racist. The mafias was. A lot of black people are racist also. We are. You see? But at the end of the day, sometimes our lingo speaks for itself and it speaks a little forwardly. So good thing my grandmother put in my heart to never be racist or even to sound like or even come towards it. But if you disrespect my race, I'm going to disrespect yours. Bottom line. But I want for the youngins to understand that this life of the streets is over. Listen to me. Half of y'all can't even keep a coin going because of how the streets is. Listen to me, man. I see it. One minute they'll be posting the big money. The next minute they don't have no money. My goal is to make sure that individuals see vividly what's going on. And guess what? I get a lot of calls from the youngins. I get a lot of calls from people I know. They say, yo, you see the niggas in the comments? They must be the biggest rats because honestly, what real street nigga would have that type of time anyway? And any man of honor wouldn't be on there commenting like that because any man of honor right now is doing what? Cleaning up the community. We're so big in our community in Philadelphia that it's a shame because guess what? No one is really able to put no drugs in these kids' hands anymore without them saying, I make you rich and I'm going to go to jail. You're going to tell on me eventually, huh? It's not happening. And they're going the right route. They're going the positive route. They're getting jobs and they're doing the right thing and they're building their credit like I told them. They're not following none of you suckers. So you suckers can say what y'all want in the comments. Please come on. They're giving me a view and an honorable comment. All that does is just make everybody see that the streets is no longer of good, period. I can count on my hand, literally, both of my hands, no toes, individuals that I feel like I never, ever tell. And I know those individuals look at me every day when I walk by them and say, damn, maybe I can change. Because guess what? I was probably 9 times or 10 times worse than them. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. The government, the drugs, the CIA, everybody, leave it all alone. Listen, come away from it, and you know what you do? Start you a business, man. Live incognito and don't deal with individuals that will get you caught up and send you to jail, all because what? You got a bigger car than them, or all because of a female. Look at these stories I done gave you guys all month. I told you about Sammy the Bull who told on John Gotti, right? Why do you think he told on him? He told on John Gotti because he had plans on telling on him. Because guess what? He never was in the streets really. He just was a murderer for John Gotti. As he claims and as he says, he was a hitman. But he never was a part of the streets. And that shows you something else too. Anybody can pull a trigger, but that don't mean they got the real heart. They don't got the heart of a lion to go out there and fight, a heart of a tiger, a heart of a wolf. They don't have that in them. They got pussy in them. They got kitten in them. The reason why they got kitten in them, because guess what? This is the era. In my era, a lot of dudes hustle because they had to hustle. They didn't have no mother and father. They didn't have nobody to feed them. A lot of you dudes are just doing it for the recreation because y'all been got the money that y'all supposed to got, and some of y'all working for them people, man. Some of y'all not, man. Matter of fact, majority of y'all working for the feds. And what they're doing is recycling the money, recycling the crime. And the dudes that's in the condoms, and in the comments, they might as well be in condoms, how much dick eating they doing. But the dudes that's in the comments, that's what they doing. Working for them. Government probably paying them, go underneath his comment and say this. Because none of them got pictures. I'm giving a challenge. All you dudes that got something to say, let's have a paperwork party. Let's be men. Let's go down the middle of the Marriott, sit down there, the courtyard, and pull our paperwork out, and let's eat and talk about it then. Y'all can't do that, man. You know why? Y'all rats. Y'all gonna bring y'all PSI. Y'all ain't gonna bring them citizen transcripts that's gonna say, is there any room for downward departure? You guys know y'all want that 5K1, you rat cheese eating, spineless piece of trash. Bring our youngins down and put them in a position to go to jail for the rest of their life. Y'all the worst kind. Y'all worse than any drug that ever came in our community. A rat is worse than any drug. You know why? When a drug came in, it didn't come in as something that was going to be, how can I say that? Something that was going to be for us anyway. But we accepted it. And a lot of us took it. But at the end of the day, how many people was there when that happened? A lot wasn't. So those who were caught up by that had an excuse. But many years, and it's been ages, how y'all gonna carry it the same still? Don't let them continue to kill us with drugs. Don't let them continue to kill us with anything that got to do with theirs. You know what's ours? This, and this, and this. Keep it. King Earner, live and direct.